Okay, Kit, we'll do a bit recap. Do you know what we learned during our previous lesson? Anything you remember from last lessons? So we had a discussion about we discussed various model. We discussed McKenzie's. We discussed about training and development. We had a discussion on CPD, continuous professional development. We cover LO1, LO our LO2. So today lesson we'll go through our LO3 learning outcome 3, and that will be the key, in our lesson, which I'll share with you, and we'll go through accordingly. So please, even after the lessons, if you have any question, you have my WhatsApp. Those are listening. Good morning, everyone. And my name is Anjum Satar, and as you couple of you know me, if you have any questions, please drop me email anjum@ukversity.co.uk, and we are on the WhatsApp group as well. Please, you can drop us message, and if you have any question, if any other admin question, drop emails to admin@ukversity.co.uk. Okay, so today lesson will go through review the factor considering when planning and training and development activities in an organization. So we'll go through planning, training, and development. So what is the training? Training is the routine stuff which we do to enhance the performance to do the job. But development is the long term. Yes. So when we'll say training, like we trained you how to do the task. But when we'll say development, maybe you learn about in future. Let's say we want to start a IT, and every company want to be automated, and we offering you degree in computer science. That's your development. Immediate, we don't need it, but that will help you in future. Yes, that's the development. Training is all about, and development is a long term. Training is a short term. So development will be the long term, meeting the objective as individual, as the organization as well. So today lesson key focus will be review the factor considered training and development, evaluate factor the implementing the training and development, and competitive advantage, which will go through. Critically evaluate the factors to be considered when planning and control. That's which we look around, and that's really key. We'll go through. Okay. So this is our LO3. We have criteria. We have a pass criteria, which is P. Evaluate the factor, consider, implement training and development. Merit critically evaluate. When we will say critically, you are adding the different authors view, like Keith's views, my view, different authors view. We can compare, contrast, and evaluate. So that become more critical. Yes, on the based on the facts and figures. So that's critical. So that's really we need to be critical. Synthesis knowledge, information to make appropriate judgment. How high performance work sport improve implies engagement. So that's which we look around in details. Okay, so that's which we'll go through. Okay, so today we'll go through training and development is factor, knowledge and skill, and attitudes. So knowledge, what is the knowledge? The subject knowledge. Skill, you have skills to implement what you learn. And attitudes is mean behavior, ethics, moral principle, like how we can treat people like to be treated. That's the key which we look in our lesson. So when we will say training and development is one of the most, can you see?
I can see.
Okay, so we look around. The training and development is one of the most essential function in organization. So in HR, training and development is the key things that increase the performance of organization. So we can look around society for human resource, explore long-term development horizon, which we'll look in a minute. Learning and development, that's quite crucial in any organization. We have a lot of facts and figures. 67% of HR managers increase the budget for learning and development. So where we can find the company, let's say you choose the company of your choice, like a Unilever, like a Procter and Gamble, like Marks and Spencer. So we have to go back and we have to look around how much money they are spending on the training and development. So we had a discussion about Nokia in the past, why Nokia is not anymore in successful, because they closed many research and development center where learning and the development fund being cut off. So when we cut off training and development fund, we save money for 1 year, but what will be happen in the long term? Because the people upskilling, not upskills, we can't really sustain as an organization. So 46% of the specific training process for the new graduate is joining workforce. So re-entry, 72% managers really is looking to improve, and we need to be look around their performance. If we don't do it, ultimately what will be happen? Sorry, it's the hiding my slide. Okay, so that's really we need to be look around in any organization. So today is we look some facts and figures. So if we look, the training, what's constitutes needs. So when you do the training, first thing you do the need. Do we really need it training and the development? Do analysis. Oh yes, we have a people, we
Yes.
join them, they have a GCSE, A levels, whatever qualification, but they don't know about the computer. We have a new IT system, we need to give them. So it's a need for training. Okay, contents of the development. Okay, development. So we have a new blockchain, artificial intelligence, augmented reality. These are new ITs. Yes, so we need to be develop people on what is the blockchain, what is the AI, artificial intelligence, what is the purpose of it, how we can use it. We need to teach the people analytics. People have the math knowledge, but people don't know means and modes and median or chi-square or correlation. How we can is relate one another. So we have to develop it, prototype, we can create it. Program launch, so we can training and program, we can develop the manual. So ultimately objective, designing the training program, pilot the testing, evaluation and improvement, and maintenance. So if we have spent 10 million on training and development, what's happened in that spending on training and development? Is it the goodwill of the company improve, the sale of the company improve, retention of employees improve? If these are improving, so it's a good sign. So you invested the money and the training, but what is happen the reward for the company? If the training and development not make any difference, so it mean our training and development program not effective. So that's we need to be importance of training and development, skill enhancement. What skills? So please, there is a model called star method of interview. Wherever you apply the jobs, every company is looking star. So what is a star stand? STAR. So situation, task. I'm just in the chat box I'm writing. Action. So star situation, task, action, and result. End of the day, we want to be. This is called competency based interview. Star method of interview. Okay, I'll give you video. We'll watch and we'll go. Okay. So increase productivity. What is meant by productivity? Using less time, producing more things, and with good quality. Yes, that's adoption of technology. Some people maybe hate technology. Implies engagement, successful planning, development, improved implies morale. If we are doing these, we are training and development is effective. Okay, training. Difference between training and development. So training is the process of employees are given opportunity to develop the skills and the knowledge. But the development is an educational process that concerns the growth of individual overall, which is a long term, like you're doing degree. But training tell you, oh, day in and out, what your role is. Training is a short term, development is a long term. Training is a job oriented. This is career oriented. Suitability, technical. So this is managed staff development. Yes, how you have a good people sentiment. You have a cultural knowledge. Yes, different cultures. So managerial skills, technical skill only, technical and conceptual skills. and key objective of training and development when we look, improve the job performance in training, but the prepare implies for the future career opportunity. So development is a future career opportunity. Okay, factor to be considered when we consider the planning and individual and organization direction. Okay, think about Google. Google regular giving time to the people 40% for the development, but they are managing skill gap. So where is we have in the UK and compared to Germany? In the UK, people work 5 days, they give the same productivity, but in Germany, people work 4 days. Their productivity is higher than even UK employees. The reason is because they have more skill oriented. You're studying in a college, but you're going in actually company to work to apply the knowledge. So there is a big difference. Feedback, formal, informal learning process. Formal in class, informal we can learn from, not just for your grading, but you learning for the long term life skills. Feedback is a feed forward. Alignment, organization, always any training or development you do in alignment where organization wants, where your country you want to become a leading country in, let's say in Asia, in Africa, in any other part of the world. So you have to look around. Like we have a problem NHS here, National Health Service. Waiting time is 6-7 hours. You have to wait to get the doctor appointment. So with any an accident and emergency. So what is the problem there? Because the shortage of the doctor, because the money not being injected, training not being more opportunity for student not was created. In science, we not appreciate the science subject. People learn more science. So that's the problem we have in the countries if we want. So that's why the term we use knowledge-based economy. Knowledge-based economy. Inclusivity and diversity is very important. Learning. Individual learning occur when the people get better particular activities, study areas likely improve over time. So performance, when you do again task and you've been given the opportunity to do, that's your performance carry on improve. Yes. And we'll say, come on, you didn't perform, but what opportunity we gave you? What money we spend you? If we spend it, then it's no problem. Learning, organization learning, while firm benefit, employees get more experience and the level of learning can also be beyond this. So we have to look around operating, develop and creating learning opportunity. So we have to think about, better ways to operating. So there is a course we call functional skill. Have you ever heard about functional skill?
No.
No. Okay. So functional skill, we need math, English, and IT, at least level 2. Level 2 is a GCSE qualification. Yes. So you have in these areas, doesn't matter you're working whichever industry, we need math, we need English. Of course, we operate, different, maybe in different countries. Your country speak, I think so, is the language is the English, yes? Official language? Which language you speak? Keith?
I speak English.
English. So so it's very important in any employer you have that type of qualification as well. Yes. So math, English, and IT. Yes. So
Yeah.
IT people knows, let's say MS Office. Yes. Microsoft Office. So what's come on Microsoft? So we have MS Excel. So do we know the Excel formulas? MS Word. Know MS Word how? We know MS PowerPoint. Yes, PowerPoint. Do we know MS Project? Microsoft Project. Do we know MS Access? Microsoft Access. Yes. We have Microsoft Dynamic. That's quite good. Yeah. Maybe we can think about reset SPSS. which is statistic IBM's IT system. So just a matter of depends your role, but these are becoming very crucial basic software. Do we know web hosting? Yes. Do we know these, the basic stuff, but is good to be because every profession needs these. So we have some, okay. The important both individual and organization learning success, both individual and organization. It can't be, organization can't be separate, individual represent organization. So we need to be look around, allow employees to undertake the job more effective than ever. So we can look around beyond the firm importance, we look the individual. So there are two approaches, soft and hard. Which one? Soft and hard. Okay, hard is human being is asset like machine. Yes, like a machinery. But when is a soft approach, human is more important than machine. So that's, this is model is given by David Guest. David Guest model of HR. So that's we can explore. So we can look around the gap analysis is good. I'll send you the, did I give you the link last lesson?
For the other class, for those, you give me some links.
The personality test and skill test. Have you done the personality test?
Oh yeah, you give me. Sorry?
So I'll give you the personality test, those links, yes, and the skill
Okay.
audit. Skill audit. So
Okay.
we can audit where we are at the moment. Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So let's we look the overview of the skill gap. So we can look around individual level, team leaders. Do we have ever work in teams? We have to know the interpersonal skills. Yes. Training, succession planning, mentoring. Maybe we never mentor or someone else can mentor us when we work. Team and the company level, team external. We can look around problem meeting, business goals, strategies, using new technologies, hiring, training, mentoring. So these are very important. Any question? No? Okay, we look.
No question.
Okay, so step in building learning organization. Align with the organization strategy. What is the strategy mean? Action plan. So organization strategy to be captured 30% market shares in Africa, let's say. Yes. So if we have to build the strategy, we have to develop, we have to recruit talent people, we have to understand the culture, we have to create the competition in our organization, we can facilitate experience, we can work on the knowledge, we can promote the collaborate with all departments, we do the remote and hybrid, and we make the progress. How we can do knowledge creation, knowledge retention, and knowledge transfer. Yes, knowledge creation, we can send people on training and development course, we can create knowledge. Then people get the training, we want to retain them, they not leave the organization, we can pay them good wage. Yes, knowledge transfer, if they done the training, they should transfer to other employees. Of course, we're not sending everyone courses abroad because it's a costly process. So knowledge creation, knowledge retention, and knowledge transfer. Okay, so we can look around different models. Feedback loop, which we'll go through. 360-degree appraisal, we had a discussion in the past. Yes, whole circle in maths. Not only senior will do the junior appraisal, everyone do. Coaching and mentoring. Coach and mentor. Yes. Grow model. Goal, realities, Opportunities and work, that's which we look the goal model, grow model as well. Smart objectives, specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time bound. Yes, that's we can set it the objective, and ultimately this will help to achieve the organization. So that's is very very crucial, which we need to be achieved. Okay, so what is the loop? Do something, measure, analyze, correct, and repeat. Yes, is the learning. It's a learning loop. So do something, you ask employees, measure their performance, analyze it again, the criteria, use it. If they're not correct, correct them and say them do again. Yes, ultimately they will become perfect. 360-degree appraisal, we had a discussion in the past. 360 is appraisal methods, provide feedback from the variety of source. Yes, sir, part of overall organization performance management system. Develops a trend. Yes, uncover, reveals, reduce the rate of bias, conflict, discrimination. Oh, I like this person, that's why we'll do. No, leave it. Doesn't matter whoever we are, but look around what is commercial reality. Is it really perform well? Why not perform well? Say, this is your area of development without demoralize people. Yes. And say, what fund we will do, what sports we do. Yes. Help them. Ultimately, this will help, So then smart objective. What is the smart? Specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time. So you not done, let's say, MS project. So we can say this year your objective, next 12 months, will send you 1 day in a week for the course. Yes. And you will learn MS project when you come. So this is the specific objective. It's a measurable. Every 3 months, 2 months, we can measure it where you up to in terms of MS project. Yes, is achievable, realistic. Again, the target. Is it relevant? Yes, it's relevant to your task, relevant to in reality, and time bound within that time period. Yes, before next appraisal meeting. So that can be okay. Formal and informal. Of course, formal is more structural, and informal, like formal is meeting. We can have a goals, objective. Everything is a clear. Yes, we follow the steps. But informal, well, let's say we'll go, somewhere. We can learn from each other. But this is also learning social network. But we not set any objective. That can be a learning. Yes, so that's informal. Okay, so formal learning face to face can be, and informal learning refer to the learning through occur ways when structured formal classroom environment. Yes, so formal is more class based, informal is there no clear objective really. That's the informal. Informally, oh, we can discuss informally. There is nothing is recorded. Formal is more about, we can say, towards target, goals, objective, organization strategies. Okay. So reason why we can develop and fail and how to control. So lack of alignment with the business needs. What the business needs are. Recognize non-training solution. Lack of direction and focus. Okay. Not held accountable. Maybe the people, we gave them money as a training manager, but training manager sitting in an office just wasting time. Yes. They're not achieving. So should be accountable. So we say budget and accountability. So responsibility accounting. So we can set it SOPs. What is SOPs? Standard operating procedures. Standard operating procedures. So that's really we need to do it. Then we can do it. Standard operating procedure. Okay. Training, employees training and development, management training and development. As a manager, we have a HRD, human resource development function. In HR, there is a department training and development. There is a recruitment and selection. There is a appraisal. Yes, there are interpersonal skills. So these are all. teaching, skill, ability, development. So we can look around these and we can develop people according. Okay. I'll send you these slides. Do you have access on Moodle? Keith, you have access on Moodle?
Sorry, access? Access, I have access.
Moodle, or BLE, virtual learning environment.
Not really, no.
No. Okay, so I'll ask, because you should have access on Moodle, because we have a books channel, everything slides goes on the Moodle. Okay.
Okay.
I'll ask Monday morning.
Okay.
Okay, so on job training, OGT, on job. When you're doing job, we can train you. We can access you. We can do internship, apprenticeship, job rotation, coaching. These are all the steps we can. OGT is on job training. On the job, when you're at work, we do training. Okay, off the job, we can send you away for training course. Not within your own company, we can send you abroad, are different. So we can look around case studies, role playing, simulation, laboratory training. These are different. Lectures, conference, films. Yes, off the job. You're not doing the job at the moment, but we can take you off and we can send you. That's off the job training. Huh? Both have its own advantage, disadvantage. Coaching. Coaching goes beyond the ability of the right question. As a coach, create the coach's expertise. So mentoring is more sharing. Mentoring role can be volunteer. Somebody say, come on, I'll monitor your performance, but it's not compulsory for me. We can share experience. Huh? It's good, we can two ways. Training that leads to the qualification. Yes, like you've been given certificate, recognition. CPD is a continuous professional development. If you in any profession, we need to spend at least 37 hours, 35 hours in a year to develop ourselves. Like if I'm accountant, I need to learn about the new tax rate. Yes, things carry on changing. If you're a doctor, you new medicine, new research. Okay, this is the learning cycle, which is we had a discussion about Cole. This is called experiential learning. He's saying concrete experience. Yes, abstract conceptualization and active experimentation. How we can do it? You feel, you watch, you think, and you do. He's saying diverging, yes, assimilating, covering, and accommodating. So is always we can say you think, you do, and you reflect. Reflective. So what I did, I can reflect what went well, what not went well. I can say what I learned from the experience. Then I'll do the things again. Yes. So this is a whole cycle, never stop. So let's say you was late, you're not reach on time. You can reflect why I was late. I left late from home. I didn't plan. Yes. So if I'll do again same activity, how can I do different? That won't be happen. Yes. So this is quite good reflection. Okay. Then we have other is a Mumford is one other author. He also he's saying some style can be reflectors. I'll give you the questions to do and you find your style. Reflectors. Some people are very visualized, reflect what went well, what not went well. Some people are theorists. Yes, they develop the theory. Some people are very activist and programmatic. So it means feeling, reflections, watching, thinking, and doing. So this is given by the Mumford. He can say your style can be reflective, theorist, activist, programmatic. So we'll do the questionnaire and you can find your style. Okay, I'll send you. Then we have, we can look around Honey and Mumford, one other author. Honey and Mumford, two different authors. And they are saying the people are the activists, reflector, theorist, and programmatic. Okay. So different learning style of the people, and we should be. So having experience, reviewing the experience, concluding from the experience, and planning for the next stage. Okay, you getting me? Any question?
No.
Okay, then we have a other theorist, Levin's learning theory. Is recording the learning as a relective process, which is mean developing new insight, Chinese old one. So when you're doing it, you're learning, come on, I can say new ways. Like in a building industry, we can find the new machines to do it. In farming, we can find the new seed, the new ways, yes. So we can carry on reflecting and carry on embedding the new things, yes. And ultimately, so we can look around the boundaries, life space, we can look around the environment, we can look around driving, we can look around, and ultimately whatever, yes, Levin's theory is all about learning, removing the barriers, yes, putting the new things into, because maybe people hate technology. No, people have to accept the technology. Unconscious, this a conscious competent ladders, which is developed by Gordon Training Institute. Consciously incompetent, consciously competent. Sometimes problem we have, we not consciously do things, yes, maybe we're not commercially aware of. So when we do and we attend, these will carry on well. Okay, 4 stages of these. Unconscious competent, your mastery at this level, we don't know we have the skills, yes, at this stage. Consciously competent, on this wrong, we know we have the skills, we have work onto it. Yes, we know we have skills, we have ability, yes, but we can implement it, yes. You're hard workers, but maybe we need to put them on the track. Okay, role of training and development, what we can bring these all to organization competitive edge, help to achieve sustainable employee satisfaction, internal promotion, increase productivity, learning and development, latest technology, keeping up to industry trend. So think about the Google, they have competitive advantage. Think about Amazon. Yes, we have a lot of other these companies, and they have the, because they following on these training and development to competitive. So, but what happened, Nokia, they lose the competitive advantage because they not develop the employees accordingly. So we have these references been given. Okay, so what we learned today lessons. Okay, so we'll go back to and we can recap. Yes, what we done. So we can look around the model. Okay, I can summarize the model for you. We can look around coal learning cycle. We have honey and Mumford model. Okay, I'll send you. We can look around Gibbs model. We have learning theories. We discuss about functional skills. We discuss about CPD. We discuss smart objective. We discuss about learning groups. Yes, and we'll do the skills audit. Okay, that's which will. Yes, and I mention you functional skills. Math, English, and IT up to level. Okay. So please, we have the full of. I can send you the video links as well. Yes, there is a
Okay.
there is an institute called CIPD. Just 1 second, I'll write here for you. What is CIPD? Which is called Chartered Institute of Personnel Development. People development, technically. Just you can say people development. You can find stuff, I can send you some books. Huh? Okay. Any question? Keith, any question? No? So
I
I'll,
wanted to ask.
sorry, which one?
Okay. You said the books are you're sending me on Monday.
Yes, what I'll do, I'll send you the questionnaire to do
Uh-huh.
to find the learning style Honey and Mumford first, yes?
Uh-huh.
And I will send you each, separate is called reflective cycle, learning cycle. So
Okay.
if you want to do yourself research, if you do Google it, yes. So I gave you 3-4 good websites in the past, but I can rewrite it here. Tutor to you, yes.
Mm-hmm.
They call learning, let's say, yes, cycle, so I can find it. Or I can say there is a website called Kaplan, you can find it. Just Google it. If you go on the CIPD, yes, and I can say call, yes. So through Google I can find it, yes. So there are plenty of stuff on it. So you can do all these theories, yes. So it's good too, but I'll send you the stuff, the questionnaire, and I can find you're a reflector, you are a theorist, what sort of style you have yourself. Okay, when you answer those questions.
Okay.
Okay, because
Okay.
if you want to learn, you should know what is my, some people learn by visually, some people learn by doing it, and
Mm-hmm.
some people learn by watching it, yes,
Yeah.
or some people learn by listening just. So everyone, we are different, we have a different learning style, and we should take that activity that will help learn quick.
Okay.
So today lesson we focus on these points, and the next lesson we'll go through LO4 and we'll go through the assignment discussion, and I will send you these models separately, the separate handouts, yes, each in a theory.
Oh,
Well, also you can read yourself, but you can in the meanwhile you
okay.
can do as. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Thanks for attending. Sorry if we started a bit late, and
There's no problem.
thank you, my friend. Take care.
You too.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye.